Online data tracking violates our Fourth Amendment rights every day. The official site of KUFR in the information section claimed that these insights serve as powerful tools for optimizing their user experiments for statistical purposes, customization, commercial, and profiling and targeted marketing. Mostly, it is not clear when or whom they are used or are being tracked, and what exact purposes their data is being used. Cookies used by websites could function for the good of the users and hosts, but the way they function violate the Fourth Amendment. The U.S. Constitution, in the Fourth Amendment, stated the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches. The method used, which track it online, could be considered unreasonable searches on private property.
Arif Bacchus on the official site of Digital Trends in an article titled Do Not Track stated millions of people are using the Do Not Track tools which do nothing, according to a recent study. The Do Not Track features embedded in popular web browsers are being ignored by websites. Most users who request for their information to not be tracked are being blatantly ignored by websites, as shown by the official site of Google in the Google Help article, Turn Do Not Track On. Noted many websites will still collect and use your browsing data to improve security, provide content, services, ads, and recommendations on their websites, and generate reporting statistics. If someone requests for their personal information to remain silent, the websites are still able to track them nevertheless. That could be considered an unreasonable search of private property.
Another violation of privacy comes in the form of data fingerprinting. The official site of Advest and the article, What is Browsing Fingerprinting?, stated, what exactly can scripts find out? They can determine a lot about the device you're using. One difference between something such as cookies and data fingerprinting is that cookies are regulated, meaning that websites are required to notify you and gain your permission to use them. The profile created from data fingerprinting can be sold to data brokers. The data collected by websites are sold to third-person groups without consent from the user whose information was gathered, whose information is private to themselves. This violates the Fourth Amendment by unreasonable searching their private information.
The next violation comes from data brokers themselves. The Information Technology Gartner Glossary definition of data broker listed. A data broker is a business that aggregates information from a variety of sources, processes it to enrich, cleans, or analyze it, and then licenses it to other organizations. Website Gartner information through data fingerprinting to sell to data brokers who categorize it with other information gathered from offline sources, which contain sensitive information to provide to the user, to sell back to websites and better target the user. This violates the right to privacy that citizens have due to the Fourth Amendment.
There has been a bill introduced to the House that requires companies to track data less and requests consent to send personal information. Personal information from 17 and younger must be respected. There could be no online discrimination on users based on personal information gathered. It requires more safety measures for personal information protection, informing the representatives and senators about the importance of passing the bill, and encouraging the GDPR to further develop the e-privacy regulation to help protect against data fingerprinting as the GDPR protected against cookies.